Strange angle. All righty. Let me get myself squared away. I'm still trying to pull up all the stuff on my screen. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Eventually it will pop up. Do 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 do. Let's see, we've got people already in here. Hey, people. Okay, so hello, it's your girl Jordan. Hello, Minyungi Lyrics. Hey, BAP21. Hi, Regina. Hi, Violetta. Or is it Violetta? I'm gonna just call you Vi. Hello, BU peeps. Hello. Let's see, is it Kezia Music? Oh, happy 18th birthday. All right, hey, BU peeps. Let's see, I'm mad my pictures won't change. Hey, 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 it should work at some point. Hello, hello, Crystal. Cool spelling. K-pop Brief Forever, hello. Don't spam, BU peeps. That doesn't go over well with me. I read very fast. Let's see. Hey, Eyes of Love. Geese Juggler, hello. Hello, Brianna. Miss Tima. I finally made it to a live. Yay! Custard the Cat. That's an interesting name. Truly. Hello. And then we have, see, is it Asiar Gonzalez or Asier? I'm so sorry if I mess it up, but hello. And hello to his crazy world life. Hello, hello. Well, hey, y'all. So basically what I said a little over 30 minutes ago was there's a thread that I was going to do as a separate video here on YouTube. And I just didn't have the time to edit it. Not even didn't. I don't. For the next few weeks, I just don't have time to edit. There's already live streams scheduled for some other days this week, but I wanted to make sure and share this with you all. Also, for those of you who are participating right now in this live stream, I am reopening up my Metguala shop on Facebook. So if you want to get yourself one of these cool limited edition Megwala tees, they come in black, white, and red, or you can get my actual signature that I have for my name, Multifacetedacg. They are on there. So I'm putting the link in there right now, and you can hop on there if you want and grab it. Otherwise, the shop shuts down until I release the Touch His Face t-shirt after KCON. So that'll be coming in July. All right. So on Twitter, my favorite place in the whole wide world, there was a thread done by a Twitter handler called Guiltyera, and I put their account as well as the link to her thread or his thread right in the description of this video. So you can check it out on your own, but it's 50 questions. I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. And let me go back up and look at some of the things that some of you said while I was rambling. Let's see. We've got, so your screen is working out. Yay! Love you too. Did you like what I sent you on Twitter? What would you do? Yes, I answered all of them. It's been a while since I've had a what would you do. Usually Marcy Starnes is the one who sends me those. Hello, Gara Lover 318. Hello, Beauty Queen. Hey, Z Francis. I'll be studying once this is done too. Hey, it's your girl Jordan. I'm doing real good. A little bit more raspy than usual. Ultra Cowgirl, hello. Let's see. Thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. I'm supposed to be studying for finals, but you know I'm here instead. Don't you mess your grades up because of me. It ain't even worth all of that. If I had money right now, I would. So I'll just give my love. Well, thank you. That matters still. All right. Let's get started. Question number 1 is, who was your first ultimate bias? I only have one ultimate bias, and that is Big Bang's Top. I very much love and adore Choi Sung-hyun, and I've spoken about him numerous times here on my channel as well as off of my channel on Twitter and on Instagram and Facebook and pretty much anywhere I have the opportunity. And most recently, I spoke about him and the circumstances of his current ordeal on macgmagazine.com. It was it initially started off as a thread on Twitter, and it turned into something a lot bigger than that because a lot of people needed to know some historical information about South Korea and its cultural influences on some of the things that happened with him. But he is my precious beloved ultimate bias. Number 2, what was the first K-pop group you stand? Big Bang. I got into K-pop because of Big Bang. It got to a point, and there's somewhere here on my YouTube channel, if you go far back enough in time, where you can find the Big Bang Detox, where I was trying my best to just wean myself off of K-pop stuff. It was ultimately the beginning of the end for me. So you can literally see like the deterioration, me lacking sleep and everything from binge watching any and everything that had Big Bang on it. We got more people in. Hello, people who just popped in. Let's see. The third question, the first K-pop music video you saw. Okay, the first one I saw was Fantastic Baby, but I didn't stick around for it. The video that I saw, like I watched a whole bunch a lot of times, was Big Bang's Bad Boy. And I just did some frequent replays of Top walking down them stairs, getting ready to tell me he can't change. And I didn't want him to. I didn't want him to. Ever, not ever, ever. Let's see. Number 4, do you prefer girl groups or boy groups? I prefer good music. I don't have a preference. I do know some people who are more committed to listening to the guys than the girls. I know some people who like the girls more than the guys. I don't like music to sound teeny bopper. I don't like it to sound too kiddish. So whoever has got the dopest beat and the best lyrical delivery, that's what I'm there for. Let's look at some of the things that you all are saying. Let's scroll up. We have someone said, girl, that question. Someone else said top. Oh, Dio from EXO is someone's ultimate bias. Awesome. Sungri, now he shares that spot with Ijun and In-hyuk. I love Ijun. Big Bang's king of pop. In my book, they definitely are. I don't even stand, but 21 and Winter, great choices. 21 used to be my bias group. Big Bang and EXO were probably the first groups. G-Dragon is my ultimate. He is one amazing artist to see live. Hey, Alana. I always say your name exactly how it looks. It's probably Alana, but Alana Butler. It's a fuzzy moment for me. Side FX, I don't know. Big Bang for me. How did Top get his name? It actually, it wasn't gonna be Top. They had another name for him, and it just kind of went with TOP just to make it a little bit easier. I encourage you to Google to find out what his original name was gonna be. I would have been okay with that too. Let's see, EXO in there, Growl. Oh my God, I would have. Well, okay, Growl is a good one. I thought you were saying Wolf. I'm like, oh, you probably thought K-pop was a mess. My first group was Top Dog, then I found Big Bang. Oh wow, totally, obviously perfect. TOP, he's my baby. TOP and INT, Taemin's my ultimate bias. That's what's up. All right, number 5. How long have you liked K-pop? I say this a lot, so this is new news to some of you, and this is just me stating facts to the rest of you. I know the exact day I became a fan of K-pop. It's October 1st of 2012. That's when I fell into this. And it didn't get really, really bad until later in the year in early 2013. But yeah, that's been it. So I have been a fan for 5 years. Oh my God. I've been a fan for what? 7, 6, 5. Yes. 5 years. Whoa, yeah. 5 years in this madness. Oh my gosh. Wow. That makes my heart feel happy. Who is your ultimate group now? My ultimate group right now is GOT7. My ultimate group was 21. I got into Big Bang and I really like them, and I don't feel like you can just be a VIP till death do you part when you first jump in. You find some other groups, and 21 was my ultimate bias group. But when they came off the scene, I bumped GOT7 up to their rightful, in my world, place. It's a little difficult to look at them collectively right now, but I'll be okay. Who is your ultimate bias now? Still TOP. Top is still my ultimate bias. He is the top. Do you stand more than one group? Yes, I do. And the interesting thing about international fans is a lot of us do stand more than one group. I am a huge fan of VIX. I like GOT7. A really Big Bang fan. I like Girls' Generation, and then there was 21. Those were the groups that I stand. I was very big on M Black, but I don't know half as much information as I could. So I feel like it's pushing it to say that I'm an A+. For a moment in time, I really, really was. But now that the group has gone through so many transitions and whatnot, I'm just a fan of the guys in general. There are other groups that I like. Obviously, I like BTS and things of that sort. But someone asked earlier on Twitter today, I said, I'm a fan, I'm not an army. And they were like, well, could you help me understand the difference? Being a fan of a group or a soloist or whatever the case may be means that you like a few of the songs or quite a few of the songs. You might have a couple of pieces of merch. You might go see them in concert, some of the videos. Being a fandom fan means that you stay up at all hours of the day and night to watch their content. You watch them on V-App. You can identify them by a freckle or a mole or the back of their neck. You got all the merchandise, all the albums, all of the mixtapes, the whole 9 yards. So I'm not quite that, but I definitely do like the guys, and I've liked them since they debuted. Question number 9. Before I'll stop at 10. I'll stop at 10, read what you're saying, and then I'll go back because it's 50 questions. So 9, have you ever had a dream about your bias? If so, what was it about? Oh my God. Okay, so I don't dream frequently, unlike my sister, the Jess Life. Jessica dreams a lot. I don't even think I've shared. Maybe I have shared this. I can't recall if I shared this or not, but I'm sharing it now. So we have a quick story time moment. I had a dream in 2014 that I was at a Big Bang concert, and this was before a Big Bang concert ended up being announced. And I have the ticket to the tour that they just got finished doing this past year, and I didn't get to go. It blows bubbles, but I have the ticket as proof that I was being supportive. So I had a dream that I was at their concert or whatnot, and I got pulled from the audience for whatever reason, and I was able to talk with the guys in English and Korean. And then it got to top, and he just looked at me, and I'm like, in my head, but I'm looking at him, and he just puts his arms out. So I walk up to give him a hug, and in my thoughts, because he's my ultimate bias, like, I believe he smells like the finest, most luxurious cologne known to man. So in the dream, when he hugged me, I put my nose in his neck and I sniffed him, but he had on an ear microphone, and you could hear my sniff echo around the stadium. So you're and I wanted to die. And the thing is, I could hear myself in my sleep laughing at what was happening in the dream. It was so humiliating because the whole audience went, oh. And then I kind of pulled away, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And he just like kind of looked at me, and then I woke up because I was laughing so hard in my sleep. But yes, that's the only dream I have had about my ultimate bias. All right. Question 10. Have you ever been to a concert, high touch, or fan side? Yes, yes, and yes. I do them very often. All right. Let me go back and look at your questions and comments. Let me scroll up. All right. So JC Day said that their favorite has got to be Sugar. You like Wolf? Okay. Rain introduced me to K-pop journey. Rain is my ultimate bias. That's one heck of a good ultimate bias to have. Constantly K-pop has been in this for 4 years. Regina's first group was Big Bang 2. August 2014, few days after Winter's music video. Oh, so you're kind of new. That's good. That's fun. I got into K-pop on December 12, 2012. Hey, that's what's up. 12, 12, 12. That's exciting. Big Bang was my first group for your girl Jordan. Dabriel said 2 years today. I got into BTS on their 2-year anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary to you. My first group was EXO when I saw Growl and Dio. Hey, Ashley, how are you? I'm fine, Brianna. Hello. And then Brianna said November 4th, 2014 is when I got into K-pop due to SHINee, and then Big Bang and M Black pushed me more down the K-pop road. That is awesome. I love that some of you actually know the dates. That means so much. 5 years, you've been through all the messy scandals. It's been an amazing 5 years. Just juicy for a writer like me. Big Bang was my first group for Eyes of Love. I knew of it for a while, but a fan since October 2016. I'm new and I'm loving it. See, I do not plan a detox. October 5th, 2013. I love that you all know the dates. I got thrown into K-pop about early 2013 because my friends showed me Fantastic Baby after they went to the Alive concert. I hate that I missed that concert. I moved away from LA literally the week before their concert, but I didn't know who they were. I didn't have any idea. My ultimate bias now is Kwon Ji-young and CL. Good evening. Hey, Charlene. Good evening. Nice to see you drop in. It's Alana. There we go. So you have it right. I'm always happy when you say hi back. Thank you. Being a multi-fan is the best. I love it. Remember trying to find something to watch on Netflix, and I saw The Beautiful You, and that was really what got me started. Then I found out about K-pop, and Big Bang was the first. I fell in love with them. Awesome. Dang, I've been a fan all this time. Who know? Push. So what if you're a mixture, but more on the fan side? Right, girl, multi-fandom is amazing. I stand EXO, BTS, VIX, Shiny, Monster X. I do love me some Shiny. I really do. Monster X got 7. There's more, but that's just a few for now. Multi-fandom. I can recognize them by posture and walk. Literally, I know got 7 by their hands. like you need help. You need help. I feel like I'm revealing so much about myself and my like for them. She had, I scrolled too fast. Oh my gosh, they had to scroll. Well, they had to scroll over. She had the dream about got 7. Yes, my sister Jessica has a lot of dreams. She's just crazy. She has a very vivid imagination. My best friend told me that she had a dream that I called her to see if I could marry Sungri, and she said no. That sounded about right. Oh my God, LOL, your dream. My dream was very embarrassing. My dreams are frequent. My friend said if you have a dream about them, you probably will meet them, since I want to go into the Korean music industry. So I'm like, okay, your dream got me dead, laughing my ass off. I'm so sorry. Wow, I've never laughed at myself in my sleep. That is so interesting. I do a lot of, when something happens in my dream, I'm very much aware, and I can feel and or hear myself in real time react accordingly, because I don't dream often. I used to, and then some things happened that pretty much chopped that function off. It's not gone. It's in absolute non-possibility to not be able to dream. So I very well probably do it and don't remember. But I know some post-traumatic stress stuff happened that kind of blocks that. K-pop was 2013 for me. If I hugged my ultimate bias, somebody would have to pick me up off the floor. I was done at the sniff. I started out with Big Bang October 2014. I got into K-pop in 2009 with Shinice Day and Shiny. Throwback. Hey, Patience. Rain got me started in K-pop. That's what's up, maybe. Let me go up. I'm clicking. K-pop, July 14th, 2016. First group was Wonder Girls, Nobody, back in 2010. Yes, 7 years in the game, eh? My first was Super Junior Is You, and it was 1 week after it was released. It got me into K-pop. I was watching a small-time American boy band singing Fantastic Baby during a live stream, and I had to check it out. And now here I am. EXO and BTS was for Cutie Pie 101. I got into K-pop in October last year through Got 7's Just Right. Then I watched American Hustle Life and fell in love with BTS. I didn't even know this was happening. I didn't know it was happening either side, but I don't have time to edit videos. You know how intense my schedule is. I got into K-pop 2/28, 2012. Charlene says, my first introduction to K-pop was watching your reactions. No way. What? That's crazy. Thank you. My mother introduced me to K-pop with Rain. Wait, his stage name was going to be Mark? I'm so glad. Somebody asked in the questions what Top's name was going to be. Well, how did you get the name Top in Big Bang? And I told them that it actually wasn't going to be the name. It was going to be something else. I was going to say it, but it's so much more fun for you to Google it and look it up. So, yes, his name was going to be Mark. I'm BTS trash, but I'm not a hardcore army, so I don't know where I stand. First group was Big Bang. BTS is my fave now. I stand multiple groups. March 8th, 2010, Shiny. On the ASC for Got 7, I was only kidding when they showed a hand and I said it was Young Jae. It actually was Young Jae. I was surprised, I'm a little scared. Hi, Josie. That's not that bad. Hello, I love you. Hello, Kita loves SM. I love you responding to us. It makes me feel all special. Y'all sit and listen to me ramble for no reason whatsoever. Of course, I'm going to acknowledge you all. You're my McGualas, for crying out loud. It gets no better than that. 12/31, 16 Got 7's Gimme. Oh, gimme good love. Yay. I can't see him being called Mark. What? You wouldn't be able to see him being called Top if he was Mark first. Let's see. Mark, mind blown. I am fortunate enough to have been seen Big Bang in 2014 and BTS in April. That's wonderful. Oh, okay. I got into K-pop back in 2009 when I was watching Boys Over Flowers, and I was interested in the soundtrack. That's how I learned about Shiny. Still my favorite group today. LOL, same. We're caught up. On to question number 11. Have you ever been to Korea? Yes, I have. I went last April for the first time. I was there for a very short time, but it was extremely fulfilling. Some of my experiences recapped on my story time playlist here on my channel. I still have one recap left. And it's a reason why I've dragged my feet on that. I took a very long time to share the recaps anyway, but there's a reason why I had to wait for the last one. So eventually it will upload, and I hope that you watch it. Please anticipate. All right, number 12. Have you met friends because of K-pop? Absolutely. Almost all of my friends here in Houston I met by way of K-pop. When I got into it, I have a tendency, it sounds arrogant coming out of my mouth, but it is a fact. I have a tendency to be a trailblazer and to start movements and start new things. So I started a Hallyu Wave interest group through the website meetup.com. And I started it and I called it the Konglish Club. And we looked into Korean culture, studied the language together, went to Korean events, dined at things, and really immersed ourselves as much as possible. And a lot of my friends came through that. So it's pretty awesome. Number 13, and I'm still acknowledged as the founder of the Konglish Club, but I'm not a part of it anymore. I don't even know if it still exists. I passed the leadership on to a Korean friend of mine who wanted to turn it into a drinking group because that's, Korean culture. But I left it because I wanted to commit to my YouTube channel, and I had some really ambitious goals that running that would not work out. And I met almost all of those goals. So I had some creative foresight, if you will. Okay. 13, have you made a K-pop fan account on any SNS? When I used to have Tumblr, I had Jinju's Hallyu Fever as one of my Tumblrs. And then eventually another GOT7, much bigger Tumblr account, knew who I was and gifted me with a Mary Tai Kwong with 2 G's as a Tumblr handle to maintain. And I used to upload all kinds of videos and pictures of the Waegukkin line from GOT7. If you don't know what Waegukkin is, that's foreigner in Korean. So the foreigner line or the Ameritai Kong line. And yeah, I ran those for a long time, and then I just decided I needed to step off of Tumblr for a while. So I retired everything and shut it all down. 14, who is your favorite K-pop mutuals, friends, if you have any? I got a lot. I have a lot. But I don't have a favorite. There's not somebody I pick more than another over another. I love a lot of my mutuals because there's no competition. Let me clarify that first and foremost. There's no competition. You make your content, you get creative, you do what you want to do, and fans follow you or they follow wherever the fandom information is. So it's not like I'm out here competing with anybody. I have my own lane and I'm very proud of it, and it'll grow organically in its own right. But I love Kenny for his energy, and some of you ship me with Kenny. We're called Multifacetedacg. It's such a strange ship name. But some of you ship me with Kenny. I love him for his energy. I love Tumin and Junkie for their realness. Courtney and Jasmine give it to you raw, especially about their love and passion for SM artists and how much they know about that particular entertainment company. I adore Sid the Kid. She's got fresh energy. I'm proud of my sister beyond what words could ever say. She wouldn't have gotten to K-pop if it wasn't for my influence. And now she's just a few thousand away from getting a YouTube play button. Like, that's dope. That's lit. I work with Dre. I used to be a huge fan of Michael Smith Grant, and now I'm a consultant for him. So, you make your own things. K-pop mamas, they're wonderful women. It's so many people. DIKC, Lisa, who I just did a collab with over the past few weeks, and she uploaded it today. There's a lot of amazing people. I'm really proud of a lot of them, and I'm glad that they're my mutuals. Cheyenne is another one who I just love and adore. I've worked with her on a couple projects before as well. All right. Number 16. Oh, nope, sorry. I skipped a number. 15. What was your first opinion of K-pop? Oh, snap. Look at the choreo. I danced for years, so I gravitate towards great choreography. That was the first thing. I wasn't necessarily sold on the music just yet. 16, if you could disband a group to bring back a disbanded group, what? Who would you make disband and who would you bring back? What? That's horrendous. If I could break up a group to be able to get another group to come back, that's horrible. If you could disband a group, you know what? It's actually not that horrible because there are some groups that aren't active, but they haven't disbanded. I would disband after school. I would disband after school because they've been on hiatus forever anyway. And in their place, I would bring back, I would either bring back, I'd bring back M Black or MIB. I would disband them for a male group. I don't want 21 to come back by my wishes. I want them to come back because they want to, you know? So that's where I am with that. All right. Number 17. Do you like girl groups? Absolutely. Give all the girl groups all the love. Do you like boy groups? Yes, I do. Number 19, out of the 3 top companies, which one would you replace to make a not so famous company prosper? First and foremost, a lot of you think that the big 3, YG, SM, and JYP, are still the big 3. They're not. If you would like to know who the big 3 are, of course I can share that with you because you all know I'm a freaking walking Google of Hallyu wave stuff when it comes to K-pop. But I want you to look it up and see who actually makes the most money. But from those 3, because those are the ones most people know, I would probably reach into the label that has Ailey, and I would want that to prosper and become larger because Ailey is phenomenal and I feel like she deserves it. Number 20, do you own any K-pop albums? How many? What albums? I own hundreds digitally, and physical ones. I think I might just be pushing up on 20. Maybe 22. I don't have a lot of physical albums because a lot of stuff I listen to off of SoundCloud or my digital purchases, or I watch the videos here on YouTube. All right, let's go back. Scroll up. So much stuff has been said. All right. Let's see. So we stopped with Shayla. Just coming on September 30th, 2012 was the first time I heard Bad Boy. That's what's up. Who does the best body roll in history? BNP21 asks who does the best body roll in history. That would be JYJ's Junsu. I mean, my God in heaven. There's some other people who are dope, but he's the first person who comes to mind. Aaliyah Henson says, hi, I got into K-pop in 125.15. Top got me into K-pop. He is my ultimate bias. That's beautiful. Miss Tima, yo, stuck on Mark right now. Y'all gotta let his name go. If Top name was Mark, I would be calling him Marky Poo like I do Got 7 Mark. Shayla says Mark with crazy eyes. Patience says, I'm alone. I don't think there are too many people who know K-pop in Kentucky. Only my mother to talk about it. You'd be amazed if you go looking. They'll find you. Everybody is tripping on Mark. Courtney and Jasmine are so good. Yes, they are. They are amazing young women. I actually only learned of Courtney and Jasmine when I saw Shiny back in March. I've been meaning to check them out. Let's see. Sai says, whenever anybody says Sid the Kid, I always think they're talking about my girl from the internet. My friend Annette introduced me to K-pop in December 2016. Oh, you really knew. She put the song, well, not new, but newish. She put the song, What Is Love by EXO. I fell in love with it and wanted to find out more about K-pop. I thank her every day for awesome music. I love that song. Dio sang his behind off on that. Dre and Courtney and Jasmine were the first reactors that I actually watched. No, never. That's wrong. Yeah, that disbandment question was a little rough. Ouch, that is a rough question. 21, The Grace. All the Grace were wonderful and very short-lived. Big Mama. Whoa, Sigh. You better say it. Big Mama. Oh, my gosh, the women were phenomenal. New K-pop fans, please take the time to open up an additional tab and Google Big Mama. Phenomenal vocals. Phenomenal. Let's see. Geese Juggler says, first thought, he looks like a character from Gundam Wing when I first saw Tom. The singing got me when Dio started singing in Growl. I was like, who is that? Dre, Jess, and Jasmine and Courtney were the first people I reacted to. Let's see, YMC, I think. That's a good one. YMC, you think that's one of the top ones? My first opinion of K-pop was something along the lines of, why are they singing, dancing, rapping, and so attracted to them? Wow, SS501, oh my gosh. That's a difficult question, though. I say it depends. If a group hates being a group, I'll say, hey, I can give you that option if an old group feels the same way. Oh my gosh, SS501, I miss them. I know, right? See, y'all having feels. Got 7 of you. Let's see. Girl, I was in Kentucky for 4 years. would have been into K-pop in 2011 because my dad saw Shania Day. I got a boy thumbnail, clicked it because it was all pink and thought I would like it. But when I listened to it, it wasn't in English, so I clicked it off. My first thought of K-pop was, oh my God, his face. What part? Because listen, Si's trying to figure out where in Kentucky. I have about 5 albums and a little too much digitally. I don't know how, but I somehow knew about Namjoon before anyone else in BTS, and I loved him more than anything. Just saying, just saying, just saying. Yo, I love Big Mama. If you want to talk about church, Big Mama introduced Tabernacle to K-pop. Lord, they did. All right. Last question there. Statement. I got into K-pop this year in January thanks to my 2 friends who I thought were weird for listening to K-pop. Little did I know that I'm like them now. Oh, all right. Back to the questions. Question 21. What is your least favorite K-pop group and why? My least favorite? G-Friend. G-Friend is one. And it's ironic that I would say G-Friend because I listen to A-Pink from time to time and their sound is similar. But I don't know. I was very impressed to see them perform last year at KCON. They're actually very good. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just not really big on them. Let's see. Question 22. Has an idol influenced your life in any way? Did they inspire you to change anything in your life and who? Has an idol influenced your life in any way? Well, the industry has certainly influenced my life and my career path. GOT7 Bam Bam. There's a video here on my channel of me reacting to Bam Bam's story, his journey. And Bam Bam started out dancing and whatnot and, genuinely aspired to be an entertainer, which is something that I aspired towards as well. And just seeing the progression of everything that happened and where he is now and whatnot, I'm very proud of him. Keeps me motivated to keep trying. Jackson motivated me with languages. Although I had been studying Korean and I've studied other languages and speak other languages, some of them very badly. His philosophy with embracing learning a new language is just to jump in and just speak. And people who are happy and eager for you to know how to speak their language will correct you and you'll learn over time. I had never heard learn organically, and that's what he promoted. So that had an impact. Likewise, my whole thing about talking about Bam Bam, Sundara Park from 21, she set out and did things in a totally different country, learned a new language, the whole 9 yards, and carved out a path of her own where now that 21 is done, she's still prospering and growing in more than one country. So those people inspire me. And me and Dara are so close in age. I really like that. Plus, she looks like she's like 12. It's insane. I can see the aging on her face now, but she definitely still looks super duper young. She looks younger than me. 23, top 5 boy groups. What? Why would you? Top 5 boy groups? I need more than just a general question. Top 5 boy groups for choreography, or top 5 in history, or top 5 of the past year. Don't do this to me. Okay. Okay. All right. In no particular order, because I don't quite know, but I'm just naming 5. Shiny, Big Bang, VIX, Shiny, Big Bang, VIX, In Black, 2 p.m. That's a weird little list I just made, but they all have something very charismatic and something very unique. Top 5 girl groups. Okay, this is in order. Top 5 girl groups from my absolute faves on down. 21, Shania Day, Red Velvet, Mamamoo, and Sistar. All right. Question 25. Do you stand any underrated groups? Who? I'm very particular about that whole underrated thing, because those of us who say somebody is underrated just means we know about them and other people might not be talking just as loud. An underrated group that I really, really, really love, and I'm only using the word underrated just to answer this question, is JYP's Day 6. I loved them when that wasn't even their name. I loved them when it was 6 members. So I think they're phenomenal. Another group that would be genuinely underrated, because who knows if they're ever coming back, would be Hot Shot. And they were on a very, very small label. And then final underrated group that people are just going back and getting acclimated to right now, thanks to Produce 101, is Newest. I've liked them since they came on the scene too. 26. Do you like anyone who likes your bias as well? Do you like anyone who likes your bias as well? I'm assuming they're talking about, do I like other idols who like my bias as well? It's kind of hard not to like top. People might be extremely grossly disappointed with him right now, but I don't think that deflects them from loving him. In regards to normal everyday people like me, yeah, I got a whole bunch of mutuals who we share ultimate biases and whatnot, and we fangirl over that and have a blast. Or we battle over it. Like I battle people over some of my biases. It's just fun. It's not like I'm convinced they're gonna change their lives, fly to Texas, be like, come to Korea with me, and then like start a family. Like what? No. Anywho, 27. What is your favorite K-pop music video? What? My favorite K-pop music video? What? My favorite? I would have to say Girls' Generation, The Boys. It was something about that, just seeing it, and I'm like, oh, this is dope. Like, it's a whole bunch of other really good videos, but that was the first one that blew my socks off. I still get goosebumps just thinking about it. I still get goosebumps watching it, like I've never seen it before. So yeah, that would be it for me. 28. Do you own any light sticks? White groups. I own an official GOT7 Chunky Baby Bird. I have an Aki Bomb, and I love it. It's my first and only light stick. Friends have let me borrow their light sticks or headbands or fan merch when I go to events as a way of saying, take me with you, which I think is really cool within the K-pop fandom. If you don't have merch, somebody is willing to let you take it and experience it with their merch. But that is my only light stick, and I love it dearly. 29. Do you listen to Japanese or Chinese versions of songs? Not often. Not often. I listen to Chinese artists. I listen to Japanese artists, but I don't necessarily care too much for the switch. I used to listen to some of 2PM's Japanese albums, and I have Vix's Japanese album, but I'm not too big on it. I like the artists in their home country, even if they have a foreign member. I like them in their home country for what they do for their home country. And question 30, do you prefer Japanese or Chinese versions? I just prefer music. I don't care what language it's in. I just love music. All right, let's look at what you've all been saying. Let me scroll up. All right, we left off on S Rose 95. My first thought was, what is with this hair? GD's fantastic, baby. That freaking My Little Pony hair. I understand. Let's see. Cecile Pup said, I got into K-pop because of Vix and Troublemaker. Ooh, sassy. Oh, I wasn't here when this question was asked. Got into K-pop in 2012. Was a hard period for me. My friend was like, hey, check out this dude with this nice ass. That's Junsu. Then she told me about DBSK, and the first music video I find, of course, is Neurotic because it's legendary. I was like, all right, they sexy and can dance, but where the vocals? Saw them sing Oh Holy Night, scalped. Let's see. Yes, a lot of people, they still do. YG friend. I don't know. I just don't be feeling G friend like that. I just don't. Bam Bam, says in Jackson's high-pitched voice. K-pop stars inspired me to never give up on my dreams. For instance, what Suga went through. Yeah, buddy. Vocals. Let's see. I say a little bit of Suga. His song First Love is how I felt about singing. G-Dragon inspires me to suck it up and work hard, be yourself, and cry when you can. And see, oh girl, bad, meaning good. Top 5, more like top 30. I know, Vanessa. I don't know how I was supposed to just narrow that down. BTS, a lyric from No, inspires me a little more time to time. Namjoon and Yoongi inspire me because of all they went through and how hard they work. Ooh, 2PM, I forgot about my babies. There has yet to be someone who can do Changmin's screaming notes, and there probably may never be one. I don't think it ever will be. He can hit some insane notes. You all should Google it. Let's see. Yes, day 6. BTS, day 6, GOT7, Monster X, Vix, in no particular order either. I only just learned of them. So good. Hot Shot. Yes. Day 6 is great. Ren. Big Bang. Ren is from Newest. Big Bang, BTS, GOT7, Shiny, FT Island. Oh my gosh. FT Island is she in blue. Oh. FT Islands, I pray. Man. Oh. So good. Okay. Jackson Wang actually got me through a really tough part in my life when I didn't think there was anything great, and I will always remember how much he made and still makes me laugh when I'm sad. Aw, Yoongi inspired me because of all he went through and their hard work. That's a really good one. Yes, the boys love it. Do you listen to K&K? I have not yet. I will be checking them out soon, though, obviously in person at these K-Cons. Asking someone their fave video is like asking a mother who her favorite child is. It's not possible. I agree. Sugar from BTS probably inspired me the most because I have an anxiety problem, and music has helped me so much. So hearing that he has the same struggles is inspiring. That whole sequence in the sand just got me all kinds of excited for the choreo. You better say it. I'm not thinking about it. Let me go up. Are there any groups you'd recommend? I will type that question over here so I can remember. Recommendations for groups. Okay. I only got 7 light sticks from their concert in Fami. Ashley, It's Not Rain song 9. Ha he he he. I love that song, even though it JPEG'd me. BTS EXO got 7 Big Bang Shiny. Yes, I love Day 6. I'm very picky about music. Like I usually just like the title tracks of K-pop albums and maybe a few other tracks. But with Day 6, I loved all their songs. Japanese albums were on another level because they were actually J-pop albums, not Japanese translations of the Korean hits. You gotta love it. I'm thinking so hard about my favorite music video. I'm sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Top boy groups, BTS, EXO, VIX, Shiny, and Big Bang. A favorite MV, LR, Beautiful Liar, beautiful. I love Hot Shot. Top girl groups, FX, Brown Eyed Girls, Mamamoo, Google Don. I want a fangirl version, one of Google Don's songs, but I know I'm going to destroy it. AP, really into Day 6 too. I know I am all of label. What's up, Ashley? Hey, TJ. Hi, I made it. Hey, hello, Lyric. Top 5 boy groups, BTS, GOT7, Madtown, Monster X, EXO. Top 5 boy groups, Monster X, SF9, GOT7, Black B, and I honestly need time to decide a 5th, maybe Mash. Rawr, grr. Sorry, Jessica isn't here. We do that from time to time. I'm so late, but hi, Kimberly, Z Francis, and everybody shouting out Jess. Not a K-pop question, sorry, but do you like J Soul Brothers? I've never heard of them. Do it. I'll have to check them out. Let me type that J Soul Brothers. Okay, back to the questions. Question 31. Do you own more than one K-pop album and how many? Well, we kind of addressed that already early on. I own quite a bit, so I won't reiterate that. Do you have any groups complete discography? What group? I have all of GOT7's albums. GOT7 was the first group I started physically buying albums for. I didn't care about buying them for the other ones. And G-Dragon as a soloist, I have all of his albums because I have to just sit and dismantle some of the things that he writes. Like he's just... Oh, he's dope. Okay. Can you speak Korean? Yes, I can. Fluently? No, I can't. How long have I been speaking it? 4 or 5 years. You would think at this point I can speak it fluently, but because I'm not inundated with it every single day, I can't. Do you have any friends that can speak Korean? I have friends. I have play family. I have ex-boyfriends. What groups do you want to see live? I wanted to see Big Bang live. I wanted to see 21 live, and it hurts me that I'll never see that. I would be very happy to see Winner or Icon live. I think that's it. I've seen so many. I would like to see Rain, but I've seen so many K-pop concerts, fan meets, and showcases since 2013. I've seen everybody I want to see. I've seen G-Dragon twice. I'm about to see him 3 times now. I've seen BTS 4 or 5 times at this point. I've seen GOT7 4 or 5 times too. I've seen Girls' Generation. I've seen Super Junior. I've seen Shinhwa, for crying out loud. I've seen a lot of acts. I've seen Turbo. I've seen Kim Jong-kook on his own. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. Do you stand any first generation groups, and if so, who? Big Mama, Shinhwa. One Time was dope for what they did. And I like G.O.D. Do you watch K-dramas? I do not. I'm not a big TV watcher. However, there is a challenge I did here on my channel about K-dramas, and it does address the handful of things that I've watched over the years. Perhaps I'll eventually get into it once my schedule is not as insane as it is. But I don't watch a lot. 38, what country is your ultimate bias from? It's a video of him saying, "I'm from Korea," and the DJ says Korea, he says Korea. Top is from Seoul, South Korea. Technically not Seoul though. We're just gonna say South Korea. All right. 39. Where do you live? Do others in your country like K-pop? I live in Houston, Texas, in the United States of America, which is North America, and North America is heavily inundated with K-pop. Please send K-pop to Europe. And 40, BTS or EXO? Why pick when I can have both? I had EXO first anyway. I saw EXO as OT12 for crying out loud, and I've seen them since then. And I've seen BTS many times. All right, that's 40 questions. We only got 10 more left. Let's scroll back up and see what you're saying. Bye, Jess. I see everybody saying bye, so bye. All right, let me scroll up. Thinking about my favorite video got me looking like the Thinker statue. Geese Juggler is still stuck on it. It's J-Soul, who I think it is. J-Soul brothers are awesome. I'll have to check them out. I'm so late. Hi, Meeks World. Your favorite theory storyline? Sugar with that doggone piano when it's on fire, and then G-Man in the crazy house for the Wings era. That would be my favorite theory storyline. Outside of that, for EXO, my favorite, which they didn't even correlate with when they came back for Call Me Baby, and they had them all over the globe and whatnot. I was like, oh my God, we about to have a global tour. No, we wasn't. Y'all was just confusing me for no reason. BTS got 7 to BAP. I really like Coco Avenue. I love Coco Avenue. They're phenomenal. Let's see. Favorite male groups. You need to hear them perform live. They're dope. Favorite male groups. GBSK, 4 Men, Shenhua sort of snuck up on me. Shiny at 2 p.m. J-Soul Brothers, they have a mixed member, Eli or Ellie. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. But again, I don't know who they are just yet. He's Black and Japanese. He's so fine. I have cousins who are Black and Japanese. The only person I've met that was into K-pop was a 9-year-old. I really need to find people around my age. I'm so sorry, cutie pie. That's very limiting. Miss Multifandom, right? Well, it looks like I'm going to look J-Soul brother later. Do you have any tips for learning Korean? I will share those in a moment. Debrio. Let me write that down. Tips for learning. Okay. I want to see EXO live. I know G-Dragon's lyrics are awesome. Favorite female groups, Big Mama, Speaker, The Grace. I used to love Speaker. The Grace, FX, Mama Mood, though I'm kind of not happy with them a little bit. You can still love their music and be disappointed with them. And when you get so disappointed that you can't support them anymore, then that's a different level. That's where I am with R. Kelly. I used to love his music, and then I was so grossly offended by his total existence that I can't fool with his music anymore. I want to see G-Dragon live. I cry because I can't go. I can go, but I can't go. You should if you can. I have only seen GOT7, and I ain't even mad at it. I like J-Soul Brothers' second generation in Exile. Love JSB. I have nearly all of EXO's crucial stars and acting musicians' entire discography. ACME is a really good unit. They really are. I would love to see Rain too. That man is no words. Girl, in the only concerts I've seen is through the computer screen. Let's see. Oh, I scrolled too fast. Oh no. Would love to see EXO and BAP and Super Junior live. Somebody said Memphis, baby, heavily. Can y'all send it to Ohio? Top 5 girl groups are Wonder Girls, though they're gone now. Twice, FX, Mamamoo, and Red Velvet. So J-Soul Brothers, yep. Shinhwa, Rain, Grown Man Status, yes. Because we don't really have much in the way of K-pop here. I want to see EXO, BTS, Mamamoo, and Red Velvet live. What is the divide between the K-pop group generations? I'm so glad you asked that. I would be happy to. K-pop generations. I can't wait to answer that question for you. I truly can. In fact, let me just go ahead and get that all squared away right now. Okay. Have you listened to G-Dragon Untitled 2014? If you haven't, then if you listen, then you will think that it was about Top. You would think it's about Top if you didn't know it was about an ex-girlfriend. And then I kind of listened to it and I backed off of it. I'm like, dude, this is about to be the eyes, nose, lips of 2017. And I'm just not in the mood because I do Korean karaoke and I don't feel like hearing everybody sing it. So I've not listened to his album fully yet. I've been kind of deciding whether or not I'm going to do a first listen. I don't know. I haven't listened yet. Okay. Have you listened? Let's see. Hello, fellow Memphian. Shinhwa, they got me now. BTS is my little brother's children, and EXO are my boo things. You can't make me choose. Most impactful concert experience. That's a great question. I'll type that down. Most impactful concert experiences. It's a great question. I stand BAP. I forgot to put them in my list. That's K-pop Breathe Forever who said that. Off topic, but do you think a K-con for hip-hop and R&B will work in the States? So many artists I want to see, but they aren't big enough for solo shows like Chancellor, Niwa. They've done those things before. They've done the Show Me the Money tours and things of that sort. It's all about the promotions and marketing. In some cities, it will work. Will it travel around very widely? Not really. It'll work in areas that are heavily inundated with K-hip-hop culture. Let's see, 2 p.m. Oh, no, I clicked too fast. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Where did it go? Where did it go? 2 p.m. snuck up on me. Ha ha. I did all of that Divine Size comment. Have you listened to G-Dragon's new album? Not yet in full. Which concert would you recommend for a person who's never been to a K-pop concert? K-Con. Because then you get to see a whole bunch of people at one time. Girl, I almost threw up when you said R. Kelly. R. Kelly sang, for real. Oh, now I'm sad. I just remember 4 Minutes Crazy was the first K-pop song. I love that doggone song. I'm trying to watch and learn about connective tissue at the same time. Are you taking kinesiology or anatomy? That sounds very, very from my past studies. I block out R. Kelly, but still listen to his music. I can't do it. I can't listen to it at all. I really enjoy June K's music. Y tu también. Francis, yes, JSB and XL. I'd love to see Icon live because they lit for no reason. I actually got into K-dramas before I got into K-pop. Icon be lit when they live, though I don't watch K-dramas that much anymore. I'm going to answer that, yes, it would work. R&B and hip-hop is amazing. So in another language, if you appreciate it, then go ahead. How do you feel about The Beat by Top Dog? I like it, but in my experience, people either love or hate it because of the beat layering. It's okay to me. It's all right. Last question I'm going to read, and then we're going to finish the last 10, answer what you all are saying, and then answer some of the things that you just told me. So question 41. Do you respect girl groups? Abso-freaking-lutely, I do. 10,000 bajillion times over and over. They're never skinny enough, never thick enough. Vocals are never correct enough. Costumes are never right enough. They never train hard enough. They train too hard. They sacrifice too much. They don't sacrifice enough. They have attitudes. They don't have attitudes. They have to permanently do aegyo and suck up to the aegyo moments and whatnot. Heck yeah, I respect them. They're amazing. 42, do you respect boy groups? Absolutely. 43, favorite Korean variety show. It used to be Running Man. I used to love it. Man, oh man. 44, if you were to show someone a K-pop music video for the first time, what music video would you show? A music video? If I had to show them a music video first, I would show them Big Bang's Bang Bang Bang. I would show them that first because it doesn't seem like a caricature of anything. It's just them. At minimum, the caricature moments, well, minimum, the caricature moments, we're going to go ahead and take minimum out. The moments that could be questionable and a little bit agitating is walking Paris Gobel out on all fours. But that wasn't, a lot of people got racially pissed off about that. I didn't even see it that way. I saw it as the BDSM way. And I'm like, hey. And then the lowriders, the cars, the lowriders. But in terms of someone hearing something first, that wouldn't be the first song I would share with them. 45, do you listen to K-hip-hop? Yes, I do. 46, opinion on girl groups. Give them more love, respect, more opportunities domestically and worldwide. They will slay. Give it to them. Opinion on boy groups. Your opars can do some wrong. Your opars are not heavenly little angels. They're perverse little men sometimes too. Don't put it past them. Everyone is not as white as paper and as white as snow. They can be dirty as well. They're human. Let them be that. 48, can you watch Oh My Girl's coloring book music video? Stan talent, Stan Oh My Girl. I don't know if I can. 49. Would you travel to any other country just to see your faves? I travel to different states to do it. So sure, why not? If I can make a vacation out of it. And 50. Favorite era of your ultimate groups? The Alive era for Big Bang. The All or Nothing era for 21 because that was right before the end. Oh, that hurt me saying that. It was right before the end. The Identified era for GOT7 because it was their first full-length album and it was the precursor to them starting to win awards because they won with Mad. The Mad era was huge for them. But that's one of my favorites. Also the A era because it was our first comeback and it was just very precious. Vic's Voodoo Doll era. Lord have mercy on it, bless its soul. Shiny, you can't pick one. It's a whole bunch. But View did it for me. The View area, the Odd era did it for me. For Girls' Generation, damn. For Girls' Generation, I can't pick I can't pick one. I can't pick one. Wow. Red Velvet, the Red era. Shoot, Miss A, when I can't pick one for them either. Like in some groups that they just had moments, I can't pick just one. So yeah, that's my answer. And that's all 50. So let's look at some of the things you said, and I'm going to answer some of the things that you suggested me to respond to. And then we'll turn this off. Here we go. So I was talking to a few other people and said R&B K-Con could work. Hip-hop tours seem to be interesting only because the interactions can be more racially charged and is comfortable. That is extremely true. We need a first listen for GD. That album is amazing. Love Bluetooth headphones they built to go to kitchen and still listen. That's what's up. The only concert I've ever been to was the Formation World Tour. Then you've been to the concert of concerts. You're good to go. How do you feel about Vic's song, Shangri-La? I loved it. I think it's a very nice song. I don't think it challenged them that much in terms of vocal delivery or what we're used to expecting from them, which means that they did something extremely unique with the concept, and they're going to come back and probably kill us all with a full-length album, and I'm not ready. If you could date any of your biases other than Top, then who would it be? I wouldn't date any of them. I really wouldn't. I'm asked this question a lot, and I answer it a lot. I wouldn't date any of them because they'd probably be wanting to, like, they're in a culture where they would be aiming to get married and have kids. I don't want children. If one of them was willing to have puppies, then yeah, let's do it, but I don't want to mislead anybody. So been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. Obviously things can change, but I'm fairly concrete on not wanting to change that. I love Chancellor. Yeah, he's dope. Flow Sick is ill as hell too, y'all. Okay. They're not a K-pop group, but I have seen Puffy Ami Yumi. Yes, they're cool. Let's scroll up. I just missed 8 questions. Doggone it. Okay. Karaoke did ruin Eyes, Nose, Lips for me until I heard Yul J Sook's version of the song. I'm taking his theology. You keep it over there then. You do that. Do they have karaoke places in Houston? Oh, yeah. I go to them quite a bit. Not so much now, but I used to basically live in one. Honest to goodness. Not even joking. Yes, preach about uglies going at girl groups. I love girl groups. Omatuseo EXO. I respect the girl groups because they work hard and are great at what they do. Running Man was my favorite, but I miss Gary so much. I love Gary. He's a married man now. Love the show 2 days, 1 night back in the day. I know a lot of people who used to enjoy it too. I always start off non-K-pop fans with BTS Dope. That's a good choice. I will show EXO Monster and wearing a hairdress just cause. What are you even doing? I'd show them Blood, Sweat, and Tears by BTS or Monster by EXO. Oh, Pars. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Kezzy is back. EXO Monster by the Moves and Mr. Ambiguous. I feel like when Shania Day came to the States, they didn't get nearly as much as hype as they should have. Excuse me. Yes, boy groups are humans, can't do no wrong, and are not innocent little children. Preach. I showed my non-K-pop friends BTS dope. Thank you. They are men. Let them be them. XO Overdose Era would be what you show. Running Man was my favorite. Can you do a fangirl version of Blood, Sweat, and Tears? I don't know if BTS is going to make it back on my fangirl playlist because, like, the song I did tried to kill me. Like, I don't know. Sugar has a greater chance of me just doing one of his songs than doing the whole group again. But I don't know. We will see. I usually don't have a plan for those. I record them when I feel like it. I post them when I feel like it. I've already done 5 others. They just haven't uploaded. Eventually, they'll just randomly pop up one day. I try to space them out. Unlike some YouTubers who post their content on a genuine schedule, and I used to. I like the weirdness of just posting when I feel like it. If anyone wants recommendations, let me know. I've got a list times infinity. BTS, HYHW, EXO's X-Act, Shiny's I, FX Red Light. That Yas was for Shiny. Mad was such a good era. Oh my God. Odd Era was outrageous because the music they threw out. Yes! I don't think people understand how truly musical that entire album was from top to bottom. It's amazing. Big Bang Alive is life. Yes, Alive era from Big Bang. The Dark and Wild era, BTS. Let me scroll. Thank you for opening me up to Shiny, though. Your 3 years Periscope. Thank you. BAP Angel, before the TS issue, they lost a lot of fans. Shame. The 1004 Angel. The Dark and Wild era for BTS is my fave, and the Run era, Opars. Yeah, I had to say Opars. My fave era for BTS is INU. Shiny is life. Flow. I'm over here in Taiwan trying to get ready to teach and stop to watch this. Tiffany, get ready for work, girl. My fave era for Shiny was View. Same BTS be killing me when V was singing Today I'm on Home Party in the deep voice. I was too weak. I put in actual time for BTS INU era and could be a part of that Korean promotional time. Ooh, Taiwan, get it. All right, let me answer the questions that you all addressed. So someone said recommendations for groups. I'm going to type them in here. Actually, what I will do to make it easier is I will put it after this video posts live. I'll pin it in the description. I mean, not in the description, but in the comments area so that you can see it because I know a whole bunch of stuff is going to pop into my mind. I had to check out J-Soul Brothers, apparently. And then tips for learning the Korean language. Immerse yourself. Don't go about it the textbook way where you do like you would do if you were in school and you're learning the conjugations and all of that good stuff first. Don't do that first. Most people will tell you to, but don't do that first. Listen to the music, listen to dramas, listen to the honorifics, start emulating what you speak. Learn the alphabet first. Yes, a lot of us read romanization and we learn that, and it's kind of hard to break that habit. But if you haven't started at all yet, please learn the alphabet. It honestly takes 30 minutes to learn it, and you can know it by heart within a matter of hours. It's very simple because it's consonants and vowels, which as English speakers, that's what we're used to. And then you'll be able to start reading. You might not necessarily know what you're reading, but you'll be reading faster than most. Listen to it as much as you can. Listen to news. Try to struggle through articles and things. Translate what you can. But just dive into it. That's the best way. And through diving into it, you will fuse it with the way that you already naturally learn anyway. K-pop generations. The question of all questions. I love that question. So a lot of people like to argue if we're in the 5th or the 4th generation or even the 6th, perhaps. I go by what is documented by history. It is divided by 1940 to the 1960s. That's the arrival of Western culture. The 1970s, the 1980s, the 90s, and then the 21st century. Hence, therefore, that leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the 5th generation. And sometimes I'll pull it back and say 4th, late era 4th, because I'm still counting some of the things that happened in 2016 that make 2015 and 2016 that make fiscal impacts on 2017 and marketing and things. But one of the people who you might hear who is a champion of saying it's the 5th generation would be CD of AK3R here on YouTube. And we argue about this on the regular. So now that we're at the halfway point of 2017, We are officially in the 5th generation of the rise of the Hallyu wave. It's no longer a rise. It's mainstream for quite a few countries, and now we're experiencing some declines in some other countries. So I absolutely love that question. It's one of my favorites. And most impactful concert experiences. A lot of those experiences are documented right here on my YouTube channel. My very first KCON was insanely amazing. I felt like I was amongst my people. That was impactful. Seeing Vix live a few months after that was my first showcase. So I was very excited about that. And I was very close for a new K-pop fan. It was insane. Seeing GOT7 in Chicago because of the love and support of other Agase and My Gualas. They bugged the mess out of the company that was promoting the concert to let them know I needed to be there. And I was there, and I was this close to the stage. I was this freaking close to my boys. It blew my mind. And I saw them as young men. I saw them as my babies. I saw them as my boys. Going to see BTS's Wings concert in New Jersey, in the moment where we held up the light sticks and made the rainbow. It was hard to fight back the tears. It was amazing because the power of music sold that place out. It had nothing to do with language barriers or cultural barriers. It was the love and passion that we have for those young men and for the music that they make and the way it makes us feel and how it's a part of the soundtrack of all of our lives. And it doesn't matter who or what you are. It doesn't matter your gender, your religion, your culture. None of it mattered in that moment. And I'll never forget. I have a picture of me and Christina holding up our BTS bombs. They're both hers. She had the first generation and the second generation one. And we had our bags wrapped around it to make ours yellow. That was the section we're in. And just, it was an incredible moment. It was absolutely incredible. So those were some impactful concert moments for me. I will read a little bit more of what you're saying, and then I got to get off because I got to get ready to live stream on Instagram in a few moments. All right, let me go up. Let me go up. Let me go up. Let me go up. What band, boy and girl, would you want to interview? Still desperately want to interview GOT7. I've worked on it for a while now. I got extremely close in the year that I was going to do it. They passed it along to Nutty Nomads. I like them and I respect them. That's another sister duo, so kudos to them. I'm not so much big on just wanting to interview the artist. At this point in time, I'm really trying to get in touch with the producers because I want to take great moments in production and delivery to a new level for you all. If it's going to be a learning experience, then what better source than to learn from the people who made it? So I would like to interview some of them as well. I would like to interview Suga because he is a writer as well as a producer. I'd like to talk to the AOMG camp, especially for what they're doing for the girl within the camp. G Soul is another since he just moved over. I would die at the opportunity to speak with Tableau again, instead of just looking at him like an utter fangirl shock. So I would like to be able to do better about that. Shiny's old, getting tongue-tied. Shiny's Odd album and the Married to the Music repackaged album took me to heaven. Oh, I love GOT7's Fly Era too. Ailey's definitely a recommendation, TJ. Dark and Wild was a problematic era, but it was one of their best albums. B1A4, they're wonderful. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun watching them in concert. I can attest to this advice. I'm trying to learn Greek, and knowing the alphabet saves my life. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I still live somewhere where a phone rings. Guys, the Korean alphabet is extremely easy. It takes 2 days at the most, an hour at the least. Do you have a Korean dictionary? I do, Sai. I have a Korean dictionary. I can't even remember the name of it. I haven't used it in years. I strongly, highly recommend using the Naver app to do your translations and whatnot. Avoid Google Translate, and dear God, don't touch Bing Translate. You're going to be all kinds of wrong. Find a language exchange partner. Do that as well, y'all. I love listening to 80s, 90s, and early 2000 K music. I can't handle some of the 90s stuff. It hurts physically for me. Okay, I just watched J Soul Brothers. Whoa, they scared me. They're extremely well. Dang. Yes, learning. Click too fast. I clicked one too many times. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yes, learning the alphabet first is important no matter what language you're learning. I remember standing in the middle of the Big Bang concert and just took a moment to look around to absorb us all singing How Do. I would have died, Geese Juggler, when I tell you if I would have made it to the concert and they started singing How Do, somebody would have had to wheel me out of that bad boy because I would have cried myself into a coma. Like, that's our moment. That's that is the quintessential Big Bang VIP moment. Oh my God, I would have cried snot bubble tears. Do you know that BTS wants to know how you did that? Do you know that BTS wants to know how you did that? Huh? No, I don't. I completely understand this sentiment. Music has no barriers. Love it. Hi, Ashley. Oh, hey, Sparkle. You may have been asked this, but any advice on doing this YouTube thing? My best friend and I are going to dip our toe into it. Hey, just do it. Don't wait until you have a high-tech camera. Don't wait until you have a dope editing software and things. Don't put that money into it until you know what your direction is and what you want to do. I am committed to having a Hallyu Wave channel, but there's additional content that I do from time to time. But my channel is a K-pop channel. And that's what I love doing here on YouTube for you all. So that's what I do. My story times and me making music gives you other facets to why I'm multifaceted ACG. But this is what my channel is. So once you know what you're going to be doing and for how long you want to do it, stick with it, promote it like crazy, be shameless about your plugging. Otherwise your channel won't grow. Don't expect to make money right off bat. It don't happen that way. It can take years and years. If you're looking to make it a career, then that's when you start looking to invest that extra money in there. But for the first few months of it, the first few years, I did everything on an iPhone. I did the editing either with the YouTube app or I did it with Windows Movie Maker, which is extremely throwback. I still use a very cheap editor now. I just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Don't make it stressful. Don't do that to yourself. Singing along to J-Hope's Mama was powerful as well because it felt like we're all thanking her for letting J-Hope be the artist he is today. That was a cool moment. I agree. Oh my freaking gosh, are we making another song? Yeah, I started day before yesterday, side on Instagram, and then we started working on one we did previously, and then started another one. And last night I was so tired I could only give everybody about 20 to 30 minutes. I was exhausted. Thank you for making the Wings concert the best one I attended. Oh, you can't interview Sugar. You blacked out last time. I blacked out because I saw him. And then I kind of had another brain freeze because I saw him at the airport. And I'm like, I just want to tell you thank you. But when it comes to interviewing, all that fangirl shit got to go. I come in to do work. And I come in to work hard. So, no, I'd be fine. I would lose my mind in advance. And then I'd do what I have to do. Same thing I did with Top Dog. It was enough to see one of them. By the time it got to like the fourth person, I'm like, okay, all right. I'm sitting there holding my notes like, oh, there's so many of them and they so fine. Oh my God, look at A-Tom, my bias. Oh my God. And then when the camera came on, it was time to work. I do what I do. I'm your favorite K-pop YouTuber's favorite MC. So I gotta do what I gotta do. I love Teen Top also. Teen Top is dope. I hate that they lost a member. I should look up a Korean translation of my favorite book. Can you watch JSB Dream music video and Eeny Meeny Miny Mo music on Instagram? I guess I could. You know, I'm going to forget as soon as I turn this off. Guy, I would adore to talk to Tableau Crush because this man's knowledge about music is almost encyclopedic. It really is. I would love to talk to Crush. I just want to talk with him and pick his brain. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of it, I just want a jam session with these people. I just want to converse and just get in that zone. You know, I don't care about what your ultimate girl or your guy or whatever it is you want to date. I don't care about the shit that they already ask. I want to know what drives and penetrates your spirit and makes you make what you do. I want to know about the creator within you, you know? Let's see, really happy with BTS and their 4 years of being together. I am too. Girl, I'm a big fan of you. You're the best. Well, thank you very much. I'm also working on a reaction YouTube channel. Do that. That's what's up. Have fun with it. Wow, I'm so late. It's okay. It's all right. You're here now. That's all that matters. That's what I say every time. I would love to make reaction videos, but my only fear is my family bursting into my room yelling, "Are you talking to yourself?" So let them know that you're doing it. Don't hide it. Hey, I'm trying this YouTube thing. I mean, you hear the phone is ringing. I live with my grandmother right now until school is over, which is just a few weeks. And She lives her life on one side of the house and I live mine on the other. She knows I'm a YouTuber. You be transparent about it. And sometimes they might look at you like you're crazy, but the most important thing is they're going to hear you having fun and they love you for who you are, and hearing you laugh and be in joy, that'll have them want to see what you're doing and support you. They might not understand it, but they'll love you. The rainbow, BTS said that was one of their greatest American experiences and they want to know how you did it. Oh, okay. That was the question. Oh, how we did it? The power of fandoms. The power of fandoms. Fans got together and hold on one second. Fans got together and organized these fandom moments, and they bought thousands and thousands of plastic bags. And when you got to your seat, there were fans in every section passing that section's colors up. It was, I'm gonna tear up. It was so incredible because it's the smallest thing you can do to thank people for what they do for you. It was the coolest thing that you could get people all over the country to come together and be like, okay, I'm gonna put in my money so that you all can buy, the proper plastic bags. And all we did was pass them up the aisle to the person behind you, and then you just slid it over your bomb and held it up, and that's what made the rainbow. It was so cool, man. When you're in your zone and you're in your ocean. I know a lot of you might not have been to concerts before, and you see on social media or on Tumblr or on YouTube when people are in the fandom ocean. It's surreal. I can barely talk about it without just getting choked up with joy. Like it's surreal. You're literally present in the moment of, you give so much to us. This is the least we can do to you. Yeah, we bought a concert ticket and you get a little bit of the profit so you can eat and live. But this is us. This is all us. And that's how they did it. It was absolutely cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. Let's see. You are really a source of joy. Wish I was your friend indeed. Oh, thank you very much. Y'all are very much a source of joy in my world too. Confusion sometimes too, because some of y'all are just nuts, but I value that. I believe Megwalas are some of the most amazing people in this world. Lose your mind in advance. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. I'm glad, Sparkle. And when you do it, make sure to send me the link, man. I get hard on people when they say they're going to do something. I had a couple of people block me and stop talking to me because they said they were going to do something and I uphold you to it. And when you chicken out, then you just a chicken. How often do you do live chats? I'm enjoying this and would like to participate in another one. I usually do them once a month. Well, that's an exaggeration. There's usually a week within a month where I just do quite a few of them. But I've been lazy on my video edits. So that's why I've been doing quite a few more. Started with Jessica's this Sunday. Then I did Instagram, and each space has a different experience. Instagram has my music. YouTube has an hour of us chatting, the Megwalas chat, and then I do live music video reactions because I don't do pre-recorded ones anymore. I've retired from that. And Periscope, which that might change real soon, y'all. Periscope has great moments in production and delivery. I think I'd have a better reach and less lack of my video footage being lost or cut short if I do them here on YouTube. The only issue is it could be flagged for copyright stuff because some songs I play in their entirety, others I play in snippets just for you to listen to things. But I'm still sorting it out. Can you imagine a jam session with Sugar, Ravi, and Tableau? Baby, that'd be interesting. That'd be really peculiar. A lot of different experiences and angles. Gosh, that'd be weird. Yes, and when you talk about what drives them musically, they'll both love and respect you and keep talking to you forever till managing them is checking the clock. Yes, that has happened to me. No regrets. Is it weird that I'm looking at your couch like I have that same pillow? Do you have this pillow? And this isn't that over there, the couch? That's one of several couches in this house. I'm so proud to be a part of the K-pop fandom. It's an amazing thing. It's so much fun. Let's see. How do I watch you live on Instagram? Go to Instagram.com/Multifacetedacg. Multifacetedacg. Follow me, and it will give you a notice that I'm live when you're on there. I will be a little bit late. I'm supposed to start at 10. I have a phone call I got to do. It's going to take about 10 minutes. Then I'll be on there. Plus, I got to go get the tablet and hook it up because I can't skimp y'all on the music like I did last night. I was too tired. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Seeing a rainbow made me cry, too. It was wonderful, and I cried during Stigma. I cried my behind off during G-Men's and Sugar's whole set. Like, I would cry and then get it together, listen, and cry and get it together. I love you, your sister, and DIKC. I watch you guys when I'm going through chemo, so thank you all so much. God bless you for letting us put some joy into your life in this time, and keep fighting, Alexandria. Fight as hard as you can. Awesome. The rainbow at BTS was amazing. I teared when it happened. I was at the Shy Show, and it was organized outside while we waited in line to get in. That's how I felt in the BAP ocean. I cried because I didn't think I would ever see them live. It's amazing. I don't even want to count how many times I cried during the BTS link. So many tears. I would love to do reactions with my mother, but she cusses too much. I die laughing at her. I think the people would like her. She won't do it, though. You don't know if she would do it. And if she cusses too much, beep out the curse words. Let your mama live and have fun. You only have one life. Let her be magical. Are you doing another Periscope? Yes, if you look on my channel and you look on the MacG, if you look at the MacG Presents playlist, you'll see the teaser for the next one. And it's coming soon. It's this weekend. All right. I have to get off now, everyone. If you want to catch me on Instagram, make sure to go to this link and follow me. Don't follow my old account. Don't follow my old Instagram account unless you just really want to. But that's the current one. This has been amazing. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of questions. I hope I answered a lot. I will remember to put those recommendations in the bottom. And for everyone else, I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. Bye, y'all. Yay, fun.